Hey there, YouTube. This is Deborah from GFY Farms. On the homestead, many times we have to decide if issues with our animals require a vet visit or if we can treat them ourselves. One of our pregnant does had an abscess forming on the side of her neck. We were pretty certain that it was an infection at the location where she had gotten her a previous injury. Yeah, she got stuck in the fence. Chris and I are going to walk you through the treatment we did and what led us up to deciding to take her to the vet.
This goat has a big abscess on her neck, and yesterday we lanced it, and we lost the video footage of it, but today it's going to need it again. So I'm going to clean it, drain it again, and then flush it out with some iodine, and maybe this time we'll get it on tape. This goat is fairly gentle, but this isn't a lot of fun for her. Let's just I'm not going to make a new incision. I'm just going to go right back where we were as long as she cooperates with me. Hold.
To lance the abscess, Chris wore gloves because many bacteria can be transferred to humans. And let's face it, no one wants to have pus on their hands. He used a sterilized sharp knife and iodine to flush the abscess. Most infectious abscesses do not pose a risk to the rest of the herd unless it is Corynebacterium pseudotuberculosis. Don't try to say that twice. This bacteria will normally infect the lymph nodes in goats and sheep. The bacteria causes caseous lymphoditis, another tongue twister, or CL. CL is highly contagious, so if you're suspecting CL, you may want to separate the affected animal from the herd until you can treat it.
This smells really bad.
The smell on day one was also horrendous. Chris drained a large amount of runny pus and flushed the wound with iodine. The positive side of day one was the pus was liquidy, not thick and toothpaste-like. This would indicate that it was not CL. What a relief.
Okay, I have the iodine. There you go. Maybe that'll get better now.
At this point, we could have tried to bandage or pack the wound, but the poor baby was already pretty stressed.
All right.
It's okay, baby girl. We'll go get you some treats now.
Still really.
We had planned on leaving her in isolation another day, but when we brought her some hay, some of the herd had a different idea. We decided she'd be much happier with a few of her friends. We considered giving her antibiotics, but were hesitant because she was pregnant. So when the abscess filled up for a third time, we decided it was time to take her to the vet. He was more confident and cut deeper and even dug into the abscess with his finger.
You said did you give her antibiotics?
I did not.
Well, straight penicillin on the bird, so I'm gonna see what that pus looks like and probably do that.
Okay. I think I had LA 300 and I didn't think I was supposed to use it on pregnant ones, but I don't use medication very often, so I don't know.
Turn her head around like that and hold it up higher.
So at the vet, he clipped off the area that he was going to work on, which I did not do, so you could see it a little better. He also obviously used a scalpel, not a knife, but he got in deeper. I think that was part of why it filled back up, was he actually made a larger and deeper incision than I did. I think mine was healing up and then, not draining. He did flush it out real good. I had basically done the exact same thing with iodine. And after he was done, he gave her a shot of penicillin, which was one of the reasons I took her to the vet. Was I thought she might need some antibiotics, and I wasn't sure what was safe to use on her that late in her pregnancy.
Alright, I'm going to head out today. It's been raining all day. I'm going to check the goats. I know they're getting all excited. I'm just going to see where they've been hanging out at. And I want to check Yoda's mom. She's the one that had the abscess. She's right here. Wanted to see how her deal's doing so we can give an update. That looks really good. It's healed up. Yeah. Well, I was checking the goats this morning, and we have something new to show you. It's nice and cold today. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's pretty cold. And Yoda's mom had her baby. It's a little boy. And I put her in here just a little bit ago because it is cold outside and I keep them separate. I knew she was, well, I thought she was close to having a baby, but when we had just had her at the vet, he said he didn't think she was real close. But I was planning on showing you the update on her cyst anyway. This is, you can see, it's all healed up. Looks good. And this little guy is doing really good too. Like I said, I found her. She did it on her own. He was warm and dry and healthy. And that's how we like to do them. Kikos are generally good moms and hardy. I've certainly had better luck with them than the little bit of boars that I've had. They are a lot easier to, a lot less fragile. We've just been calling her Yoda's mom. She didn't really have a name, and last year we named her baby Yoda, and so we've just been calling her Yoda's mom. But she's one of the friendliest ones. We probably ought to give her a real name. Had another boy this time. But if you guys have any ideas for names, just put it down in the comments.